friends, Sarah here again today, sharing a new layout with the Take Me Home kit from Mercy Tiara Kit Club. Today I'll be using the main kit, the cardstock add-on, and I think a few things from the embellishment kit as well. I started off thinking I'm going to use a white background for that top portion of the page. That changes. The bottom part of that is Farmstead Harvest, Deers and Trees. I cut out a cut file from online and went ahead and added it across the top. I didn't back the cut file or anything like that. I wanted it to stay white. I'm going to go ahead and trim it off here. And then I already went through and fussy cut a bunch of the pieces off of the Enchanted Gardens paper, Autumn Diamonds from Enchanted Gardens from Fancy Pants, so that I could tuck them here and there on the layout. I didn't plan on using as many as I did, but you'll see. I also decided to go ahead and grab that Basil cardstock sandbox. It's got that great texture on it, the little dotted texture, and add that to the top because I decided I didn't want the white. But here you see me tucking all those bits and pieces that I had already fussy cut out. I really love those big florals. They're so pretty, but they went along so well with this other paper that I just figured, why not? And it adds nice bright pops of color. I really liked the way it looked. So here I am gluing some more pieces down. At this point, honestly, I was trying to still shove things here and there and tuck them, and it kept moving and it was agitating me. So I decided I would go ahead and glue these pieces down so I could continue sticking things elsewhere without those pieces moving. Here I went ahead and cut another red leaf out so I could add some more red to the left-hand side of the layout. I just wanted a little more balance, a little more color over there. I kept trying to use that red flower, but I just wasn't liking the way it was looking at the time. So I kept pulling it out. And the other flower that I did use over there, it doesn't fully stay. Not in the form that it is, at least. It will change. But I'm going to, let's see, what am I doing next? Oh, I was looking through. I keep trying to, you'll see this title continue to be put up at the top of the layout. I really am trying to use this, but in the end, it will go away. I do not end up using it. It just was off for me. It just was not clicking with what I was doing. So it does end up going. But you'll see it stay there off and on for a good while. I went ahead and grabbed little pieces of embellishments here and there. You see me pulling things and putting them on my arm from the Fancy Pants sticker sheet that we have. I do that a lot just to get the sticky off of them. And if you hadn't noticed, I kind of forgot that they were there and they just kind of stayed there for a bit. I also went through the Farmstead ephemera pack and pulled a couple pieces. That Hello Fall and another tag, I kind of layered and added those on top of my photo. And that kind of really ends up being my title. Even though technically it wasn't fall here. Here we sometimes get what we call a false fall a couple times before it actually really goes to fall. And this was the first one of the year and it was amazing. Instead of it being over 115 degrees outside, we were able to go on a nice walk around the neighborhood. There were leaves falling everywhere and everything, but it was cool. We actually enjoyed it. And then it went back up into the hundreds. And that was over a month ago, almost 2 months. And now we're starting to we've had a second false fall and the weather just keeps going back and forth. Anyways, you saw me cut some more pieces out and layer them. I decided I wanted some more of that golden color. I'm not really quite sure what to call that color, but I love it. And I went ahead and stuck that flower under there and you'll see me. That's what I meant by that one flower wasn't going to stay on the left-hand side. I went ahead and cut some of its leaves off and tucked them here and there and then tucked the flower itself back under. So I kind of cut it up and use it across the layout. I'm going to go ahead and put this down so it doesn't move anymore, but I still left room at the top so I could push little things behind it And you'll see me go ahead and go through and cut little pieces of foam adhesive off and stick it under portions of the flowers, and I'll go ahead and rough up the edges a little more. I just wanted a little dimension. I didn't want it all popped up, but I did little pieces here and there, and went ahead and added those. I like the dimension. I like the layering. So it's just something that I enjoy. So I went ahead and did that. That bow from the Fancy Pants sticker sheet won't stay either. It'll go ahead and get pulled off. I'm pretty sure I try to put that title back on there again here in a second, but it does get pulled off again, just like the bow will. And yep, there goes the title. And these Simple Stories rub-ons, I love them. Even over the textured background, those went on really, really well. I rubbed them really good just to make sure, because I thought maybe with the textured background they wouldn't stay as well, but they really did. I also decided to go ahead and cut that doily in half so that I could use, if I'm going to be sticking it behind something, I might as well, so I can use the other portion of it. And I end up sticking it over there on the other side. I go ahead and cut this out, trying to make it another frame like that was on the right-hand side, but I don't end up using it. I end up sticking some other things that I had fussy cut out of the deer and trees paper. I actually like the way those ended up looking as well. Get a couple more little leaves and stuff. I pull things off and put things back on. I love those little deer. I had to use those. And I'll go ahead and stick those down. And then I'll eventually, here in a second, go ahead and adhere my photo down. I'll look for a couple other things to try to stick here and there, but I really won't have much of anything else that I'll stick. I'll go ahead and pull out my Prima watercolors, and I will go ahead and splatter some gold and black on the background, just to add the little splatters because I like them. And that'll finish up this layout. I really hope that you enjoy this. Make sure to check out mercytiarakitclub.com or mercytiarakits.com. I'll leave a link down in the bottom here. And thank you so much. Hope you come back and check out some more. Have a great day. Bye.